Today we're going to talk about how to train for power and strength using isometrics. Hi guys, it's Kel from OG, you're watching Armwrestling Mastery. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do it now. So last time we covered what is a concentric movement, and now we are going to talk more about what is an isometric movement. It's very important to know the difference between both, but the real deal here is that isometrics show you the way how to achieve maximums. For starters, this is a very practical way to have one or two very solid movements. So for example, if you're training top row and you're training your angle, I will now show you what are the difference and how you can improve your positions, your starting position, and also the attacking hit. So for example, if you're training with a belt, let's say, you have this exercise in which you just get the cable or the belt, and then if it's on an arm wrestling table, the pressure can come from here, but if you're training with a free weight, the pressure will come from there. So I always prefer the table, but then I will always show you how to supplement table exercises if you don't have the space to have a training table or something like this. So basically, what is the deal here? If you're training isometrics, you should again think in terms of 3 points. Like if you're thinking about the concentrics that I covered in the last video, you will see that you have your best position, you have your starting position, and you have your defending position. So there is a way to train them with one movement. Again, you should be careful to not go over 30 seconds. In this case, you are not going to train for strength, you're starting to train for endurance and durability, and we are now talking exclusively about strength. So if you start in your best position and then it's getting really heavy, the weight itself is putting you in your starting position, and again you're training here too, but the positive thing about this is that the weight is trying to include as many supplementary groups as possible. So then you have your last position, and I strongly suggest you don't go further, you don't go out of your last position, which is the defensive, the stopping position. Last case scenario, it just gives you a little bit more of an extension of your movement. This should be the very stop of your movement and of your exercise. This is the way to go. To train for strength, you need to go around 20-25 seconds, go for your best position, then wait for the weight itself to do the work. Just try to be as intensive as possible so you can get the maximum out of this exercise. For training hook is pretty much the same. You can do it with dumbbell, you can do it with all the different grips. So you can start here and then always try to have pressure throughout the whole movement. This is a very important thing. So you don't start like this and swipe your shoulder, because then you have pressure only in one position. Start in an angle that is going to give you much trouble. So always go against the trouble. Don't try to avoid it in some way. Try to be always against the weight itself. So this is it in a nutshell for isometrics. In the future you will see more exercises and how to practice them correctly, but this is the fundamentals. So subscribe to the channel. See you next week.